Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful Gossip Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Forrester gets back to Los Angeles. In the unwanted structure, Elder and Finn stooped over Sheila's body. Elder couldn't really accept that it was her. Finn called to his mother, and as he checked her eyes with a spotlight, Minister inquired as to whether she was okay. Elder ripped material off the windows, illuminating the region. Sheila's eyes opened. Mother, it's me. It's Finn. It's Finn. You're alive. You're alive, he said, becoming close to home. Minister saw a chain around Sheila's booted left lower leg. The frail Sheila expressed, "Help me." Finn assisted Sheila with taking in some water from a jug. Her look zeroed in on Finn. Elder and Finn exchanged spots, and Minister gave her more water. Her eyes zeroed in on Elder. "There's my lovely young lady," he articulated. He told her that everybody had thought he was insane, yet he believed constantly that she was alive. She grinned, and he kissed her brow. In Eric's office, Steffi was leaving a directive for Finn as Trust showed up. Trust saw that Steffi appeared to be worried that Finn wasn't replying, and Trust expected he was with a patient. "Yeah," Steffi expressed. Steffi had a stressed look all over, however at that point concluded he was in the middle of saving lives. Trust figured it was good to realize Finn was having an effect in individuals' lives, and Trust accepted that Finn's patient was in capable hands. Steffi streaked back and reviewed how aloof Finn had appeared to be before that morning. He told her that he had a bigger number of inquiries than replies, and when it transformed, she'd be quick to be aware. Trust got back to the room, and the ladies finished up their gathering. Steffi asked how Trust was doing. Trust answered that it had been a change without Thomas and Douglas, however she felt good profession-wise. Steffi inquired as to whether Trust was seeing anybody. "Truly, Steffi? Thomas hasn't been gone that long. Stand by. Are you trusting Liam and I reunite?" Trust inquired. Trust said investing energy with Liam didn't imply that we are. Steffi streaked a nervy glance toward Hope. Trust answered that she and Liam had significant discussions, and the resentment level was down. She needed politeness for Beth. "Thus, you will make a play for Liam?" Steffi inquired. Trust concluded that Steffi ought to coordinate the energy she was zeroing in on Trust toward Finn. Afterward, Steffi finished a call. She plunked down and said her attention was on Finn and her loved ones. Trust answered that whatever occurred among Trust and Liam shouldn't make any difference to Steffi. Steffi contemplated that he was Kelly's dad, yet Trust thought that it wasn't Steffi's business, as Steffi had greater things to zero in on, similar to what had occurred with Sheila. Steffi answered that they could put it behind them on the grounds that Sheila could never be back. At Il Giardino, Liam's server inquired as to whether he needed to settle his bill. Liam said he'd presumably add to it since he was hanging tight for somebody unique whom he hadn't found in quite a while. All of a sudden, Ivy showed up, and he appeared to be sincerely wrecked as he embraced her. He said it had been so lengthy. "Excessively lengthy," she answered. Ivy expressed gratitude toward Liam for meeting her and said she didn't know he'd be intrigued. Liam stammered, and she said she was being helpless. Ivy was going through Los Angeles, however had booked a crazy delay, so she could visit Eric, who had previously attempted to inspire her to make up for the tremendous shortcoming in the adornment's office. Ivy was delighted to see Eric so sound. Looking at Ivy, Liam asked what her mystery was. He said she looked so cheerful and lovely. Afterward, Ivy trusted that she considered moving back on occasion, and she had adored it there. Liam professed to call Eric to inspire him to offer her a corner office. Ivy said her life in Sydney was an excessive amount to leave, yet she'd never say never. She changed the point to Liam and said she'd been sorry to learn about him and Trust. Liam stammered that it hadn't been not difficult to go through, however he'd been focusing on the children and work. He got it was setting him up for the following thing. Perhaps somebody from the past even, Ivy expressed, and she commented that Thomas had left Trust, which could help him. "Do you see yourself returning to Trust?" she inquired. Liam moaned and rehashed the inquiry, and Ivy said Trust was accessible. Liam stammered that he and Trust weren't in that frame of mind to bounce back in. Shrugging, he said he didn't have the foggiest idea what was in store held. Ivy raised Steffi, and Liam discussed being appreciative to co-parent with Steffi and Trust. Ivy was certain the ladies were grateful for himself and said she would be, as well, as would a ton of ladies. Ivy trusted Liam realized that he was really awesome. Liam demurely inquired as to whether Ivy was nearly playing with him. There's no nearly about it, she answered. She proposed to tone it down, however he said there would no dial. Ivy conceded that she contemplated him and hadn't failed to remember how close they'd become or how close she wished they'd turn into. Ivy stroked his facial hair, hung over the table, and kissed him. She said she recollected most the way that extraordinary it had felt kissing him. Ivy Forrester returns, Steffi's stunning disclosure, Sheila is alive. The strong and the delightful spoilers for Tuesday, April 30th show that Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, gets back to Los Angeles. Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, witnesses a kiss. Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, has been found, however would she say she is alive? Liam Spencer gets an oldie but a goodie. The strong and the delightful spoilers recommend that Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, will get a colossal shock when Ivy appears at Il Giardino. Obviously, fans realize that Ivy is the niece of Eric Forrester, John McCook. Liam and Ivy were involved after the style shoot in Paris at the Eiffel Pinnacle. Ivy had associations with both Liam and Wyatt Spencer, ex-Darren Creeks. Ivy got back after both of these sentiments fizzled. Ivy is back and admits that she actually has eyes for the new single Liam. Since Liam has avoided wavering to and fro between Trust Logan, Annika Noel, and Steffi, might Ivy at some point be the most ideal one for him? B&B spoilers, Steffi Forrester gets an eye full. Steffi has been stressed over John Finnegan, leather expert Novlin, after she saw that he appeared to be very engrossed. Obviously, Steffi faults Elder Sharp, Sean Cannon, for meddling with Finn's head. Notwithstanding, Steffi realizes where it counts that Finn's distraction has to do with Sheila. Steffi will go to Il Giardino, most likely looking for Finn who hasn't been heard from since this left for work. Finn has been investing an excessive lot of energy around Minister of late. In any case, rather than finding Finn, Steffi will track down Liam, who not very far in the past declared his adoration for her, locking lips with Ivy. Is Steffi stressed for Liam or basically desirous? The intense and the lovely spoilers, Ivy Forrester returns, Steffi's stunning revelation, Sheila is alive. The intense and the delightful spoilers, Sheila Carter has been found. After a debilitating hunt through a dim structure, Finn and Minister have tracked down Sheila, however she is positively not, with everything looking great. It is really astonishing that she is as yet alive subsequent to being secured for quite a long time. Notwithstanding, that is over now, Finn and Elder should hurry to find support for Sheila. Sadly, for Steffi, Finn gets one more opportunity to be near his mother. Since Finn has found Sheila, he and Minister must race to stand out enough to be noticed. Will Sheila make do after the entirety of this time? Will Finn demand relationship with Mother now that her voice drove him to her? Finn can't deny his association with Sheila, yet might he at any point disregard it in any event, for his significant other? Striking and delightful loves to toss exciting bends in the road into storylines, yet a new beat being played in a front-burner plot has left us scratching our heads. For what reason do they keep on pounding to death a plot point that has neither rhyme nor reason and could cut off a caring friendship for good?